Hey guys, so for this week we have been talking about verb tenses, and we have learned the three different types of verb tenses: past, present, and future. And today we are going to form and use past, present, and future verb tenses, and then work on using past, present, and future tense verbs correctly in speaking and in writing. So what are the three verb tenses? You should have picked past, present, and future. Verbs show past tense by adding ed. Some verbs end with an e, and then you'll have to drop the e and add ed. Verbs show present tense by adding s to the singular noun in the subject. If the verb ends in y, we got to change the y to I and add es. If the noun in the subject is plural, you don't need to make any changes. And verbs show future tense by adding will before the verb. So, looking at our review, we're going to name the correct tense of the verbs in the parentheses. You are going to need to make sure that you pay attention to which tense we will be using at the end of this sentence. So, number 1, I live in the big city when I get older. This is a future tense sentence, so how do you change live to show future tense? You should have selected will live. I will live in a big city when I get older. Number 2, the same thing happened to me last year. How do you make this verb show past tense, that it's already happened? You should have said happened with an ed. The same thing happened to me last year. Number 3, Jesse, what's the correct past tense for open a huge jar of pickles? You should have said opened with an ed. It shows the past. Jesse opened a huge jar of pickles. Number 4 is showing this sentence in the present. Callie to her dog in a funny voice. How do I change talk to show present tense? You should have said talks. Callie talks to her dog in a funny voice. Callie is singular, so we have to add that s. Our last one is showing future tense. So lots of ginger to make this gingerbread. You should have changed need to will need. We will need lots of ginger to make this gingerbread. All right, looking at our paragraph, the pumpkin patch. Last Saturday, I had a wonderful day with my family. We picked pumpkins at the pumpkin patch. A lady gave us a red wagon to pull through the pumpkin patch. Each of us chose one pumpkin to take home. There were other fun things to do, such as face painting and crafts, but there was not enough time to do it all. Mom planned to take us back to the pumpkin patch soon. Next Saturday, we feed the animals and go on a hayride. So, what changes should be made to sentence number 3? Should I say change gave to give? B, change gave to will give? C, change gave to gaved, or no changes needed? You should have said D, no changes needed. The lady is singular, and this is happening in the past because it's last Saturday, so we leave it as gave. The lady gave us a red wagon. All right, remember, the 3 different tenses are going to tell you what type of verb you will use in the sentence. We have our past, present, and future. Past, we add ed. Present, we might add s or leave it alone. And future, we add will to the verb before the verb.